It's helping me chase a dream, so I hope you come and explore this world with me. Build a random creation. I accidentally came across something, the tiny ball. It's basically just 8 of these pieces here, and you get this nice little ball right here. So that gave me an idea to build something, which is going to be a game I haven't seen in forever, and it's called Dodgeball. I haven't played that since I was a little kid. And this here, the reason why it's like checkered like this is because Scrap Mechanic does not like, what do you call it? Very big, long objects. And I'm going to be building a rather big field. And then I'm going to be building a vehicle to build on it. So there's one, two. I'm not sure how many of them I need to build, but I'm definitely going to be building a few of them to make a decent size. Now I have the idea, so I'm going to time lapse this out, and we're going to see what happens by the end of this. It all surrounded, we have this, so now I gotta figure out roughly where the center is, paint that up so that it's easy to determine the center, and probably do a little bit of paint job to this to make it less whatever the hell this is. I guess silver and gray, although I kind of like the way it looks. I will say when it's not welded down, it is laggy as hell. So if you can, you're gonna want to if you're gonna build one big like this, you may want to you're gonna want to probably turn the settings down or not build one as big. The reason why I kind of built it big like this is because the idea that I have, which is part 2 of this build, is the vehicles that you're going to be using for this to do the dodgeball fight thing. But now I gotta get basically probably some steep seats along the top here, and then from there probably continue the build. So let's move back on to building. So I'll see you in a little bit again. dodgeball chucking thing. And we have the little field here set up. We've got the balls here, we've got this side, that side. I need to work on it better, but the idea is pretty much simple. You, depending on how you set up the balls, you can pretty much do this where you run up to it, scoop it up depending on your machine that you're using, grab it, lift up, move that out of the way, drive forward a little bit to load it back in there, spin it all up, and then fire! And as you can see, that was extremely weak and sucky, which is kind of why I need to work on making something better. And the idea is that with it being dodgeball, what you do is you load up certain spots. Hold on, let's close this. You load up certain spots with explosives like this, and their goal is to pretty much just hit a part of those explosives. And from there, I better actually save this since this is my prototype. I don't really know how to spell. I don't really care. Prototype Dodge Ball. And then from that, you just set up basically explosives. You try to hit them. I was attempting to make a better vehicle right here. I might do it later, but for now, let's just get this, get that, set that down. And I hate when the ball does that because of the way this field is, it runs away sometimes like that. And it's annoying as hell. That's part of what's been making this process take a little bit longer than it should. Oh, those explosives are in the way. Okay, well, let's remove those. Whoa. Okay, as long as everything goes right, it should not explode, but you never know. But this is the type of dodgeball idea I had. You set up a field, you set up a vehicle that has explosives, and you set up a lot more than this. This is just the idea behind it. Run up and explode yourself. Oops. Okay, well, that was a bad placement of explosives. Maybe I can do it again without exploding. Delete. Yes, for now we'll leave the explosives off. Did the ball blow up too? More than likely, yes. Let's get this done. Ah! I don't know why it... Impressive. There we go. I do need to break up some of these very long parts. I'm assuming that's what's causing the issue. because as you can see, it connects from there. Oh no. Yes, it does. Right here to there to up to there and a bunch of other places. I'm assuming that's what's causing the problem. Okay, let's see if we can grab that. Try not to hit that. Lift this up. Get the thing loaded back. And spin up. And okay, well, that was a fail. There. I may actually need to add on to the back. Yeah, I need to add to the back because now it can't even reach. 2. 2. And I may need to add in like some wheels here and here. I don't know. There's probably a lot of things I could do to improve this. Nope, I gotta 3, 3, fast, fast. Let's try that again. Let's set this back here. At least I have a nice dodgeball field, and it's actually a pretty decent one, and it's right decently sized too on it too. Although it gets real laggy until you weld it down. Perfect. Lift up, back up a little bit, load it in, lift up, turn on, and oops, not dump. Not that. Dang, I forget. Number 3 is the button that I need to press. Three. Woo! It worked. I thought it was going to require a lot more force than that, but it worked. That's amazing. You can play dodgeball. Although you're going to want a little bit more force than that. But basically, but I mean, in real life, most of the time it's whoever rushes down here, grabs the ball, and chucks it, hits the other person before they even have a chance to dodge. And it's usually the people who stay back that tend to be the ones that survive. This is a red ball. There we go. So we've got myself a dodgeball chucking machine, which sucks like hell. We've got myself a dodgeball field, which I split into 4. So you've got one section over here, you've got one section there, there, and there. I do wish the metal was more paintable or noticeable paint because right now I put that as white and you can't really notice it without comparing it right next to the black right here. Like if it wasn't for the black, you wouldn't notice this is white. And then we've got my 2 little spots here. I was hoping that the paint would break this up, but then I forgot that there's the entire wall that needs to be dealt with. But for now, if you hold on a sec. Alright, there we go. So if you enjoyed watching my little time lapse of me like building this place, or even just enjoyed me coming up with an idea, or even just like seeing me fail and explode, or any of that, please like. If you didn't, well, please pass it on to people you think will. Because the more you guys help me, the more I can help you. So for now, goodbye. Let's see you next time. And I'm gonna definitely be trying to improve on other ideas. I might come back to this, but for now, I'm gonna try and think of a different idea to play with. So, bye bye.